Michael knows Willow slept with Drew. November 6, 2024. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Carly, Anna and Brennan make plans to save Sasha. And Michael makes a shocking discovery. Please note that if you purchase something by clicking on a link within this story, we may receive a small commission of the sale. General Hospital spoilers, November 4 to 8. On today's General Hospital, Carly's telling Brennan about Sasha's kidnapping and how she was told not to go to the police, so she came to him. She describes the kidnapper, and he knows right away it's Sidwell. But Carly doesn't understand what Sidwell meant by telling Sasha's mother to return the diamonds. Anna's on the phone talking to Robin about Holly and Sasha and admits she's worried. Shortly after she shows up at Brennan's and wonders what's going on. Carly explains thinking Sidwell kidnapped Sasha by mistake, but Anna says no. Holly is Sasha's mother. Carly figures it's easy. Holly just has to give the diamonds back. Anna's not sure she'll do that. But she does have an idea of where to start to get Sasha out of this situation. Portia checks on Lucas and the family, but he just wants to know if there are updates on Sam's autopsy. She doesn't have answers yet, though, and suggests Lucas go home and get rest. He's already covering another doctor and can't go home, so Portia lets him stay if he's sure. Brad watches the whole exchange from the hall. After Lucas leaves, Brad checks with Portia how Lucas is doing. He's waiting for the autopsy report. Is it in yet? Isaiah then walks in, and Portia asks him to speak. They go to her office and Portia thanks him for doing Lulu's surgery, but she wants to ask him about Sam. He doesn't know what happened, and Sam wasn't his patient. Portia asks for his insights, at least, and wants to know if there were indications that Lucas made mistakes. Isaiah says that from what he's seen, Dr. Jones did everything perfectly. Sometimes things like this just happen. Portia, though, says this is unique since Lucas was performing surgery on his sister. Isaiah, though, wonders if she's looking for a scapegoat. She's not, she just wants answers. Isaiah insists Lucas was up to the job, and he's an excellent surgeon. Maybe, but he had extra pressure, Portia says. Lucas, meanwhile, is going through Sam's file and putting his medical notes in. He's reading through her file, sees something, and opens his medical book. After a few seconds, he slams it shut and throws it on the table. After, Lucas gets a shower, returns to his locker, and stares at a photo of him and Sam. Alexis is home on the couch, going through a photo album of Sam's photos, when there's a knock on the door. It's Curtis. He just wanted to check on her and say he's sorry. He knows the pain she's in makes someone make bad decisions. He's bringing a meeting to her if she's not up for one. She admits she's thought of having a drink 1,000 times, but she's not going to have one. She was in Curtis' position not that long ago with Finn. She had a relapse already, but Sam stepped in to save her. She's tempted now, but Alexis won't dishonor Sam's memory by using her death as an excuse. Instead, it will keep her sober. Curtis stands and says he's there for Alexis day or night. Alexis has to start making funeral arrangements, but she just wants Sam to be proud of her. She definitely is, Curtis tells her and leaves. Alexis sits back down, going through her photo album as she cries. Michael looks stunned as he walks into the Quartermain living room. He's still in shock, he admits to Brooklyn. But he hasn't been able to get in touch with Willow. But they're too distracted by Sam and what happened to wonder too long where she is. Scout runs in as they're talking, having had a bad dream. She can't find her daddy. Upstairs, Willow and Drew look at each other after making love, then get dressed. Drew apologizes, saying he was blindsided by Sam's death. Willow points out it takes two to tango, but this was a one-time thing. She loves Michael. She goes down the back stairs to make it look like she's just coming in. After she's gone, we see an earring on the ground. Brooklyn comforts Scout, then says the best thing for bad dreams is hot chocolate. They go out as Willow slinks in the front door. She apologizes about Sam and Michael asks where she was. He called and texted. She makes up an excuse and says she wants to be there for Michael right now. Drew comes down and she says she's sorry for his loss and hugs him, as Michael looks annoyedly on. After they let go, Michael apologizes to Drew for what he said before knowing about Sam. Drew asks where Scout is because she wasn't in her room, so Michael tells him. Scout runs back in and asks where he was. He pauses, and Michael looks at Willow. Drew then makes an excuse and comforts Scout as Michael looks suspiciously at his wife. Scout isn't tired, so Drew suggests they watch a movie. Willow thinks that's a great idea, and Michael says he missed some important work calls and needs to check his phone. Instead, he checks the baby cam on his phone and sees Willow and Drew kissing. Dante returns home, followed shortly by his father. He heard the door behind him and thought Sam was home. But now he's home and it's quiet and empty, and Sam's not there anymore to fill it with love. Sonny tries telling him it will be that way again, and Dante flips out on him to stop trying to fix it. Sam's gone, and he doesn't know what that means for his family. Sonny tells him everything Dante's feeling is normal, and he has to feel it for a little while. Just don't let his grief drown him. Sonny and everyone is there for him, and they're going to get him and the kids through it. Sonny knows what he's going through. He has to keep getting out of bed because it's what Sam would want for him. Olivia shows up in a bit, asking if Dante's eating, trying to comfort him. When Dante starts talking about feeling like Sam's still there, Olivia suggests maybe he should stay back at the house with the kids. He doesn't want to. He just wants to stay there. Olivia checks to make sure he's okay before they leave. Then Dante talks a bit about how he waited so long to move in together. And when they did, it was amazing. I should have known it was too good to last. Holly begs Robert to not be angry for stealing hundreds of millions in diamonds. She needs his help, and he promises to do what he can. She tells him Sidwell ransacked her room, but didn't find the diamonds. And she can't tell Robert where they are. She went through too much to get them. Talk turns to Sasha when Robert says their lives can get complicated, and having a daughter may make it more complicated. But he wants to get to know her and for Holly to be there, so she needs to tell him what he needs to help. In the show's final moments, Carly's impatiently checking her phone, waiting for news from Anna. Brennan assures her Anna knows what she's doing, then asks why Carly came to him, rather than Sonny or Jason. Carly says they lost someone very important to them, and he was the next best thing. Holly refuses to give him more information and put him in danger. I can take care of myself. Anna bursts in and tells them that Sidwell kidnapped Sasha. In the hospital locker room, Lucas is getting dressed when he and Brad spot each other. Alexis is on her tablet looking at funeral service information when Sonny shows up at the door. "How are you?" She shows him the funeral home information. There's so many decisions they expect her to wait. That can wait, Sonny says, but Alexis insists it can't. Everything has to be perfect. She starts rambling, and Sonny gently tells her to stop. She just wants someone to tell her this isn't true. And back home, Dante walks downstairs, goes to the closet, grabs Sam's leather jacket, and holds it to his face. Michael's watching the video of Willow and Drew going at it, when the two of them walk into the entryway with Scout. Scout wants Willow to help tuck her in. Michael tells her to take her time, then goes back to watching the video. Next on General Hospital, Brennan worries about Carly's safety. Lucas confides in Brad and Alexis, finally opens up to Sonny. Take a look at what's to come in our November Sweeps Preview photo gallery below.